How to remove dried oil-based paint from walls. Once dried, oil-based paint becomes very difficult to remove without the use of a solvent required to dissolve the paint layer by layer. Two ways this can be done is through scrubbing with either paint thinner or mineral spirits, or using a chemical stripper depending on what surface the paint has adhered to and how large the surface is. So, here are the oil-based paint removing steps from walls using both methods. Method 1. Paint removal from wall using paint thinner. If it's a small area on your wall, a painter's rag and some paint thinner will do the trick. To start, put on a pair of rubber gloves. Take a painter's rag and cover the tip of your index finger with it. Next, dip the rag into the paint thinner solvent and rub the dried oil-based paint. Slightly move the rag to a clean section when it becomes colored with dissolved paint. Then, wet the clean part of the cloth with thinner and continue rubbing until all traces of paint are gone. When all the paint is gone, clean the area with another dry rag to remove excess solvent and paint residues, if any. Method 2. Paint removal from wall using chemical stripper. If it's a large wall area you need to get the oil paint off, it's best to use a chemical-based paint stripper. In a paint tray, pour some chemical paint stripper and dip a clean paintbrush into it. Apply it thickly over the dried enamel paint on the wall. Let the stripper sit for 24 hours. The next day, observe the area to see the paint peeling and softening. Use a painter's rag to wipe off the paint and stripper mixture. Keep in mind that a paint stripper can remove several paint and primer layers at a time. So, if the wall is previously painted and you do not want to risk the paint underneath, use this method cautiously or try removing the paint using paint thinner, turpentine, or mineral spirits. Chemical strippers should only be used on walls that were not painted previously. Tips and warning. Be extremely careful when handling oil-based paints, paint thinners, mineral spirits, and paint strippers. All these chemicals are highly flammable, so avoid using them near open flames, and wear a paint respirator while using them to protect yourself from the harmful vapors. Moreover, you should only focus on removing the paint from the area and avoid scrubbing anything else around it. Also, remember that the best way to avoid issues with oil-based paint later is to take extra care in masking off surfaces before painting. So, if you are painting the ceilings while renovating your room, consider covering the walls, floors, and any other surface you do not want to get paint on. And that's the end of the story. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. For useful information, tips, and ideas, visit my site at repaintnow.com.